Hello, welcome back. Thank you for being here. Let's dive into our next zodiac sign reading. Who are we reading for next? Sagittarius. Or should we do Gemini? Maybe we'll do Gemini. Yeah, maybe we'll do Gemini. You could feel like something's biting back at you, or I don't know. That's the vibe I'm getting. Maybe words that you've said or people. You could be freaking out. Yeah, something about lies. Maybe people are lying to you or trying to trap you in a web of lies or stop you. Tell me more, Gemini. Yeah, this could be something that could be about a feminine fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Maybe somebody's not saying something, and this is like actually the devil himself, like stopping something from being said, or somebody's preventing someone from speaking something. I'm hearing like Warzone or like what's that computer game where it was like in the 90s on your computer it was like you click things, there was like bombs going off or something. So yeah, there is an Empress energy here, or a feminine energy that's very much like bringing stability to their life. I don't know if this is you or not. Could be, but this person's healing a lot. Aquarius energy could be relevant there with that connection. They could be very intuitive or inspired or connected with the divine. There's a lot of healing going on. There's something about your independence. Maybe people are trying to like thwart your independence, or yeah, you could maybe be in denial about this. I feel like there's a feminine here making solid choices. We're doing Gemini, right? Yes, we are. Gemini, sorry. Could be dealing with the Sag. There's something about going within. Gemini. Yeah. Because there's been a lot of defensiveness. It could be coming from like some kind of burden or denial or a lack of independence. It's kind of thinking like if you're insecure, then you would think that you would act like over defensively, right? So see somebody healing from some kind of pain. This could be this feminine here, and I think they're rejecting something like an apology, rejecting some kind of. It's like they're not suffering. No fools is the energy. King of Cups here, and yeah, this could be. I don't know if this is you. I'm getting the vibe. It kind of is. Yeah, confirmation. A lot of swords energy, air sign energy over here. So you could have water sign placements in your chart as well if you're masculine watching me specifically, or this just could be energy. Um, but yeah. Hmm. It's like someone's like failing to see something. Eight of Swords. It's like trapped in their head. This could be causing conflict and defensiveness. Five of Swords and some kind of ending, and they're in denial about this strongly. Whatever. It's like this person's own like lack of shadow work. This could be the King of Cups is like causing something to fail. Hmm. But I don't think there's any issue. It's like the cycle of life. It's like when one thing dies, another thing grows. So maybe there's going to be like a recycling of the energy. Like maybe this is like about even your life, even if you're like on some kind of illness, just knowing that you'll be reincarnated eventually, right? So um someone was watching someone, or there was something about communication or a lack of communication that's causing someone to detach. um Somebody needs to be open to something new. Yeah, it's like the feminine here is seeing through some kind of bullshit or deception or lies that maybe somebody is keeping hidden. um Maybe they're pretending it's giving like, oh, I've changed, but really they haven't changed. So they're seeing through that. Like maybe the feminine is smart, and we're seeing the story from the King of Cups perspective, who's like, son of a bitch. You know what I mean? Like, like she can tell that I haven't changed, so I didn't plan on changing. God damn it. I was gonna abuse her until eternity ran out. So I don't know. Gemini. What else for Geminis? Yeah, there's definitely a lot of like questions about rebirth energy. Heard pot to piss in. I don't know what that's about. Maybe somebody doesn't have a pot to piss in, or they don't have any grounding or standing or something like that. Maybe this is what this masculine needs to cultivate, this sense of independence to move towards some kind of new beginning. The moth and the eucalyptus and ending, yeah. Wisdom, the owl and the hop. So the owl is associated with death as well. So anything else for Geminis? So this could be like a rebirth energy, or someone's being forced. It's because they haven't changed. It's giving like something has to give way. So it's like if we don't make the mental changes, then physical changes in our environment have to make way for us to go through those changes that are necessary, that have been built up. It's like the energy. It's giving like if you have like a Mars or Uranus aspect or a Mercury aspect, and maybe the energy doesn't go well with your chart, or maybe this was just a destined point of exit. You might get a car accident or something like that, right? So um, intuition and nourishment, the antelope and the wheat. The wheat. Maybe somebody's weeping. The antelope and the wheat. I think we'll read this one. I haven't read this one yet, so I'm quite curious. Let's see which Roman numeral. No, it opened right to the ending one. So maybe there's something in here. The moth and the eucalyptus. It says an ending is imminent. This could mean the end of a relationship, hobby, interest, job, or any number of other things. It could be like, facets of yourself. Well, endings sometimes mark loss. They don't always. And even if we do experience grief, we have the power to emerge from it with a better understanding of ourselves. And everything is just change. I mean, nothing really truly ends. Energy cannot be created nor destroyed. It's only transformed. Sorry. Some tea, and there's so many of these like leaves in it. The moth and the eucalyptus is at a number 13 for a reason. It mirrors the meaning of the death card in the traditional tarot deck. The death card rarely indicates literal death, but rather marks the ending of some kind and provides us with the knowledge and power to let go. The moth shown here is the death's head's hawk moth, named for unique skull-like markings on its back. The death head is nocturnal, and like all moths, it flies towards the light. Eucalyptus is the symbol of protection, as the oil from the plant can be used to guard against and soothe a variety of ailments. How can I be more accepting of change? What tools do I have that might help me feel safe and protected when a change occurs in my life? And your soul, right? Connecting to your soul. Let's see the antelope. That's crazy. So before you're starting your reading, I was getting strong vulture symbolism. So yeah, there could be something about a vulture. This could be for Sag or for you. But yeah, there's definitely something about a vulture here. I was seeing like the strong vulture symbolism and the mighty power, like how big a vulture is when it flies overhead and just like the regalness, right? So maybe we'll just see this. A trauma has occurred and you need time to grieve, cleanse the wounds, and carefully before attempting to move on. Upheaval. Okay. I wonder if there is anything else for that, because I feel like you guys want me to look into it. Crow is here. It says the vulture in the asphodel indicates an unforeseen upheaval leading to grief, mourning, or regret. Interesting. It's associated also with death. Okay. Serves an important role in the ecosystem. Its consumption of carrion, the decaying flesh of animals, prevents the spread of disease. Relatedly, in Greek myth, asphodel was said to grow in the underworld, and to the Victorians, it sent the tragic message, "My regrets follow you to the grave." I mean, that's why we have to do things while we're alive, right? Because when we don't do them, that energy is like wasted, and God's like, "What are you doing here if you're not doing things?" You know what I mean? So there needs to be a change, and He will enact the change. Often, what follows upheaval looks like ruin. It's tempted to clear the rubble and start again. Looks like ruin. It's tempting to clear the rubble and start again. The vulture in asphodel reminds us there is value in what has been lost. Take time to grieve before you rebuild, lest you harbor regret. So, how do I experience grief? How do I redefine myself after an upheaval? This could be like your heart or something about your soul or connection to your heart and soul. I wanted to find the antelope. It's hiding. Maybe you feel like your sustenance is hiding, your nourishment is hiding from you. Let's go ahead and see. Sorry. All right. Antelope are associated with community. Traveling in large herds, they work together to detect predators, locate food, care for young and old. This way, the group supports the thriving of each individual. Likewise, golden sheaves of wheat are ancient symbols of prosperity. A relatively easy grain to grow, store, and convert to flour, staple crop around the world, wheat is closely associated with wealth and abundance. Together, the antelope and wheat calls us to nourish ourselves and our communities. Upright, you are feeling fulfilled, nourished, and secure. Celebrate your good fortune by sharing it with others in need. Invest in your community and ensure you're supported to ensure you are supported in leaner times. So maybe this is about branching out or getting some kind of, I heard courage, faith, connection, optimism from maybe your friends, or could be somebody you need to reach out, maybe new groups, new people, new acquaintances, new support systems. It says, who or what makes me feel nourished? What fills my proverbial cup? So what gives you that emotion? It's all about the emotion, right? That frequency of connection, of everything that you deserve and desire. So interesting. All right, Geminis. Dua Lipa could be relevant. Something about there's this movie, I forget what it's called. It's like with Kevin Bacon, I think his name is, and it's like about this like ghost. It's a ghost story. It's like solving a crime, and he is like bothered by this ghost. It's a great movie. So, but there's a movie theater scene in that, and I'm just seeing it. So it's about like changing realities and hypnosis and Yeah, so I don't know. Gemini's. It's a great movie. I just forget the name, but it's Kevin Bacon, the same guy in Footloose or whatever. Past its expiration date. Wow. Yeah. So some things it's like time's up. It's old. You know, it's too sick to eat. You can't even touch it. It's going to poison you. Realizing these people never loved you, only what they took from you. Interesting. So maybe you're realizing these were really like I heard dark, superficial connections. This person is from a past life. It's kind of sideways, so I don't know. Maybe they're connected to your north or south node. They just wanted to embarrass you, and they get tempted to steal. So this is just somebody who like is very like in a low frequency, so they try to take from others who are happy or successful. Sometimes it's hard to understand that people operate like that, but they do, and they could like not even love you, but they'll hop on that opportunity if it takes you away from something else. You know what I mean? If it takes you away from a better person for you, if it takes you away from better opportunities for you, towards your happiness, because then they wouldn't have control on you, would they? They wouldn't gain anything from you, especially if they're jealous of you or they hate you. Rest and integrations. You might need to like ground something or go through the rest and healing with the nourishment here, like leaning on like, you know, maybe you need like a plate of pasta. I don't know, I'm seeing that. Like just something nourishing, comforting. You're learning and having fun. So just know that that's the purpose of life. Um, Maybe beige, black, and yellow, brown, I heard. Green could also be relevant, like earth colors, earth tones. Maybe that could be really important in your decor or your style or, I don't know, your wallpaper. I don't know. I should have strained it, but I don't give a damn. So peace, pleasure, and radiance. I love that. So do things that bring you that joy and comfort. Maybe hang out with friends, brothers, sisters, siblings. Something about the holidays could be relevant. Like I'm seeing that movie. I think it's the one with Reese Witherspoon and what's the other guy's name? Like Vince Vaughn or something. I just don't know. I don't remember the movie really. I just know that like there was something about like I don't know. That movie was funny. I think they're misusing your personal info for personal gain. So this could be somebody who studies you before sabotaging you, right? Like somebody would do if they were that lame. Very detached, no soul. Careful. So there's nobody there or here, or there's nobody in their body, or there's nobody. It's not like it's more like an NPC, like the soul is already left, or it's taken a back seat, or it's in such cages and binds that it's not calling the shots. Your shadow self is a part of you. Accept it and love it, right? Because then you can actually integrate it. You can utilize it. You can understand it. You can speak with it. Past life connection. So definitely something about a past life. Always choose faith. Maybe this has been like a recurrent kind of like maybe in your family you have a curse of like, you know, I'm seeing the Notebook, but like the parents where like her parents, her mom was like trying to dissuade her daughter from marrying for love because she never married for love, right? Like she literally abandoned someone she loved and married for money, and the daughter criticizes her and says like, I know you don't love your husband or my dad or whatever. So it's like, what does that do to the psyche? Like, yeah, they had the house, they had the wealth, they had the status, but inside that home was no genuine love. You know what I mean? Like, can you imagine like a just a superficial, you know, fake kind of, oh yes, darling, let's go to church. Like I don't know. Like I'm sure people live that way, but it's like I don't know. It's just what I was seeing. Always choose faith over fear. Always choose faith over fear. Pray for help and guidance from angels. Exactly. Like it's sometimes it's just instant. All it takes is your allowance, divine intervention to allow it. So pay attention and see the lie. Seeing Sleepless in Seattle. You don't have to entertain anyone right now. So maybe you're grieving something as well, an ending. Clear, open communication needed. It says just, and maybe that's with your spirit team, your guides, yourself. Just because someone or something wants you doesn't mean you have to want them. I think I said this in another reading. It's like they might want you, but you might be a cow and they just want a burger, right? So, like, do you want to be a burger? Tell them to get out of your energy. And purest gift is self love. And we have felt entitled to you and connecting with past lives. God damn. And also future lives. I feel like you're being connected to future timelines, or there's something about this. If you're the feminine here, you're going towards like manifesting new beginnings and openings for yourself through your decision making right now. Being very like decisive is actually manifesting new realities, and you could be seeing like future timelines that help you to make those decisions. Or this could be a feminine around you. I don't know. This could be just a principle. The Empress, Nine of Cups, right? Star, the Ten of Swords in the past position, Page of Cups in the reverse. Like rejecting any kind of like emotional bullshit. Um, Yeah, I'm going to end it there. Thanks for being here. Please hit like, subscribe. You can get the personal readings through the Buy Me a Coffee link or leave a tip through there. Rainbows could be relevant: green, pink, yellow. Yeah, so good luck. Take care.